Next tomorrow they'll tell you, oh, this shape, this is the beauty standard for the day. Like every day society's standards of beauty changes, and if you keep changing with society's standard of beauty, if you're trying to keep up with it, you're going to run mad.
I love it when you smile at me. You will never have to weep with me.
Hey besties, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time of seeing this beautiful face, don't make it your last. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you bestie for coming back to watch yet another video. I'm really grateful that you take out time to watch my videos. And if you've started watching this video, make sure you watch till the very end. And while at it, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, kindly hit the subscribe button. It won't take a minute, I promise you, and it is free, because I noticed that a lot of people who watch this channel are not subscribed. Yes, my analytics shows it. So in order to show your support, you need to be subscribed, you need to also like, and if you can even share this channel with your friends, I would really appreciate it. So thank you so much. So let's get right into today's video. I feel ugly. Yes. If you've ever felt like you are ugly or you're not beautiful, first of all, I want to tell you that is a big lie. It is a devil's lie, and he's trying to make you feel bad, because when you feel bad and you're down, the devil is rejoicing like, yay, I got her down. The first thing I need you to do is take a mirror, a little mirror. Yeah, if you have a little mirror right now with you, don't use your phone camera. Take a mirror or stand up and walk up to a mirror and look at yourself. I'm going to give you 10 seconds to do just that. Okay, if you've done that, welcome back. So what did you see in the mirror? I'm sure a lot of you are going to be like, I'm just still seeing myself. You're not just seeing yourself, you're seeing a beautiful person. You're seeing a gorgeous person, and you may not be aware of it, because oftentimes we are so used to seeing our own selves that we've become so used to our own features. A lot of times you've seen yourself too much in the mirror, you've gotten used to your own features, and then you start experiencing this thing we call in Nigeria see finish. In Nigeria, see finish is when you have become too familiar with something that you now take it for granted. So for those who are not Nigerians, that is the meaning of see finish. So see finish occurs when you have seen yourself too much in the mirror. You're like, I'm not even beautiful, I'm not even fine. And then you start comparing yourself to other girls or maybe other guys. Like, first of all, the fact you're comparing yourself is a big no. Now let's talk more about this see finish. Have you ever met a stranger and then they compliment you and tell you something beautiful about yourself, or they tell you you look beautiful, and then you're looking at them like, what is this one saying? It's because a stranger is seeing you with fresh eyes. A stranger is seeing you from a new perspective. Not even a new perspective. A stranger is seeing you for the first time, and they are seeing the beauty that you've gotten so used to that you no longer even identify in yourself. So many times we feel like we are very ugly, we feel like we are not as beautiful as the next person. And I'm going to tell you a little story. So in my teenage years, I went through that phase, and I think as teenagers everyone has a similar story, but let me just share the story. So in my teenage years, I was writing my WASC exam. Yeah, that's WAEC exam. If you're not African, WASC is the exam that you take when you are in high school. Yeah, the final exams you write before getting admission to the university. So I think due to the stress of the exam, reading, and I was so stressed out, I started to break out for the first time in my life. I've never ever had acne issues prior to that time. So this acne came out, so it came in full force. I mean, it was not just any acne, it was iron pimple. That's why I chose to call it, because they were so big and so hard that, oh my god, sometimes it brought out pus. It was that serious. And this acne was on my face, on my cheeks, my two cheeks, here and here, I remember. So when I had that acne, it really affected my self-esteem. I would be feeling like, oh, I can't go out. If they send me on errands, then no more, I don't want to go, because I'm like, everybody's going to be looking at my face, everybody's going to be wondering, who is this ugly girl, you know? I convinced myself of so many lies. So one time I was sent on an errand to go get petrol, and I went to that petrol station that day. I met this lady, and she was like, what happened to you? That is a petrol attendant, by the way. She was like, oh, what happened to you? You can't just leave your face like this. I know what you have to do. And me, I have tried, or prior to that time, prior to meeting her, I had tried so many other things. It didn't work out. I was using facial cleanser. I was avoiding touching my face, because they say don't touch your face when you have acne, don't pick at them, blah blah blah. I was avoiding all of these things. It was not working. So when she told me she had a solution, I was ready, because I was tired at that point of having acne. So she told me, buy Dettol, buy cotton wool, when you get home, just dip the cotton wool in Dettol and then rub it on the pimple and it will dry off. In my mind, I'm like, wow, that's so simple, I can do this. So I got Dettol, I got cotton wool, and so one afternoon, I remember it was so sunny, I was like, today, this is the end of this acne. I used that raw Dettol on my face. I think if I was even to have done that, I should probably have diluted Dettol in water, but I did not dilute it. I used it straight on my face. It was so hot, my face was burning. I mean, it was so hot. I knew I made a mistake in that moment. So what happened next was, it actually dried the acne. It dried some of them, but it left me with scars, and not just any scars, black dots on my face, and then the skin on those affected area was so dry and it was worse than before. My self-esteem was going deeper into the ground, and I was like, hey, what have I done? And my crush back then, my crush, the boy that was crushing on me, stopped talking to me. So I was like, oh, it's because I'm ugly. Oh my goodness, what am I going to do? Guys, so I was like, I need to fix this. And something about me was, I used to read a lot of newspapers, I used to read articles, I had a little phone then. Google was my best friend, so I used to ask Google a lot of things. So one day I was asking Google, about being confident. Google provided me a lot of answers that day. And one of the answers that I remember to date is saying or speaking positive about how I looked or felt about myself. Every morning then, I'll take my little mirror and I'll tell myself, Nessa, you are beautiful. Nessa, you are gorgeous. Nessa, I love your smile. You know, I had to pick things about myself that I loved that wasn't really focused on the acne scars that I had back then. So I started to focus on all of those things. Nessa, you're smart. I was looking at other things that I had that wasn't just all about my physical look in that moment. And what happened was that I became more confident. I started to go out. I didn't care if they were sending me and I had those scars on my face. Before, I would not want to go on errands because I had the scars on my face and the pimple, you know. So I became more confident, and I didn't even care that, oh, anybody could look. I had told myself every day that I am beautiful, I am amazing, I am gorgeous. So it worked within me, it worked in my mind, it became a seed that was planted in my thoughts. So whatever was going on up here was now positive feelings about myself. I was no longer feeling like I was ugly. I don't even care if somebody calls me ugly. I started being confident and believing that I am beautiful. So whatever anybody else says is their business. Maybe they are blind to see my beauty, you know. I didn't even really care anymore. So that confidence came from affirming positively about my look. Not just focusing on my looks alone, I was focusing on other areas, other aspects of me, other parts of me that were as important too. So if you are watching this video today, I don't know if you've been having thoughts, or probably somebody said something to you. Maybe somebody made you feel like, oh, you're not as beautiful, or you're not beautiful, or maybe some people were even so mean to tell you directly to your face that you are ugly. I'm here to tell you, guy, you're not ugly. There are so many mean people today that they project so many negativities. There's something in you that they see that they hate, and so they want to just make you feel bad. And if you are actually not wise enough and you receive their words and take it to heart, it's going to ruin you. Only time someone is ugly is when they have a nasty attitude. To me, everybody is beautiful. Everyone on earth has that beautiful or unique feature about them that is gorgeous. And when it comes to this, I like to mention smile. Have you seen, like, try to start watching people smile. No matter how you feel somebody is ugly, once they smile, there's a way their face lights up. There's this beauty that you see in them. So probably you've been frowning all this while and your face has taken on that frown, your face has taken on that scowl. You're no longer, showing your beauty. You need to start smiling, So work on your mindset. Working on your mindset, from my story that I shared with you now, I started to affirm positively. I started to feel good about myself. I started to believe in myself. So write affirmations. I don't know, a lot of people joke with affirmations. Affirmations they're not just words that you speak. They're not just lines that you say. They help you to manifest easily. And what they do is that they work on your mindset. When you're affirming something over and over again, before you know it, you are working towards becoming that thing that you're affirming. Do you get? So it's not just to affirm, no. Let's say you want more friends, for example. You're not just going to affirm, oh, I am rich in friendships, I am rich in this. You're going to make effort to put yourself out there as well to meet people. That is just an example, by the way. So let's say you're affirming that you are beautiful now. Then you need to start seeing yourself as beautiful. You need to start dressing beautifully. You need to start taking care of yourself. You can't say you're beautiful and you're not caring for your physical look, your physical body. Yeah, your mind can be beautiful, but people are also attracted to what they see first. So affirm positively every day. Work on it and make sure that you're not just affirming, you are working towards making sure that your affirmations become manifestations as well. So that's the number one thing to do. Number two thing you need to do is ignore society's standard of beauty. Society is so crazy, it is even driving us crazy already. Society tells you, oh, slim girls are the hot ones. Tomorrow they tell you, oh, thick girls are actually the realest. Next tomorrow they tell you, oh, this shape, this is the beauty standard for the day. Like every day, society's standards of beauty changes, and if you keep changing with society's standard of beauty, if you're trying to keep up with it, you're going to run mad. Just ignore society or societal standard of beauty, because, for example, there was a time it was all about light-skinned girls. They'll tell you light-skinned girls are the real beauty queens. They are the beautiful ones. And this made a lot of women to start bleaching their skins, leaving them prone to become having cancer. If you want to really feel beautiful, you need to be your own person. You need to like who you are. And you need to do this by ignoring whatever society says their standard of beauty is. If society tells you this is way to go, I think the best thing you can do for yourself is to not do that thing. Do what feels true for you. Just be your own person. If it means you are being a rebel, then be a rebel, as long as you stay true to yourself and you feel beautiful and confident. So the number three thing you need to do in order to feel confident in yourself and not to feel ugly is being your authentic self. Now, about being your authentic self, it is being your real self and being true to yourself. When you become your authentic self, when you are showing up as the you that you are going to feel more beautiful in your skin and in yourself. And I don't care whether being your authentic self is when you feel glammed up, whether it's you carrying your natural face, whatever it is that you love, whatever makes you feel comfortable. As long as it is your authentic self, then do it. Remember that what makes you feel beautiful is different from what makes another person feel beautiful. So don't even go about trying to compare what makes you feel beautiful to someone else's definition of what makes them feel beautiful. So if makeup is for you, go for makeup. And if makeup is not for you and you want to go with your best skin, then do it. So the fourth thing you need to do in order to overcome this feeling of ugliness is ensure you are investing in your physical look. Not just your physical look, by the way, invest in your mental and spiritual self as well. The things we do affect how we feel or see ourselves. If you feel maybe, oh, you are dealing with acne, or you are feeling like, oh, there's something about you that you don't like, but it's something fixable, then start fixing it. If you feel you are dealing with acne, for example, like I was dealing with, you can start working on, getting the right product that is going to help you clear the acne and make you feel more confident in yourself. If you want to really feel beautiful, I think this one is the golden hack. Take mirror breaks. You remember when I was saying that a lot of times you look into the mirror, you've seen yourself so much, and now you're experiencing see finish, whereby you no longer, notice your own beauty. You're blind to see your own beauty. Well, if you want to see how beautiful you are once again, take mirror breaks. You can try a week, or you can try 2, or a month if you can. But if you're someone that uses makeup every day, I think it might be harder. So taking mirror breaks, what does this do? I tried it before because I was so used to seeing my own self, and I started to take myself for granted. So I was like, let me ignore the mirror. And the next time I look into the mirror, I was like, oh my goodness, God, that's so fine. So I need you to do the same thing. Take mirror breaks. Ignore the mirror. In fact, cover the mirror in your house if you need to. If you take mirror breaks and then you go back to check and you don't feel beautiful, come back and drop a comment and tell me that I lied. Taking mirror breaks is a way to rediscover your own beauty. I mean, your beauty is a discovery. So are you not interested in discovering your beauty? Finally, another way to up your confidence and get rid of that ugly thought is surrounding yourself with positivity. So when you surround yourself with positivity, it could be in form of positive friends, positive media that you consume, positive thoughts that you allow in your head. When that thoughts of, oh, I'm ugly, start coming up, shut it up immediately. Tell it you're lying. So basically, be surrounded by positivity, because that positive energy is going to go way far. So my amazing people, with that, I've come to the end of today's video. If you love this video this far, don't forget to give it a juicy thumbs up. If you are yet to hit the subscribe button, please should I kneel down? I beg you, in the name of Jesus Christ our Lord, please subscribe to my channel and make sure that you share this video with your friends. I would really appreciate that. Until another video again, stay beautiful, stay confident, stay winning. I'm rooting for you. Don't you dare stop rooting for yourself. Bye.